Okay, it's the 15th of January 2017, and this is a project. I'm using a ZVS circuit and I have a parallel circuit with a capacitor. This is 4 microhenry, and this is a 4 microfarad capacitor going across the coil as I generate the electric. What I have here is hooked up a 60 watt bulb in parallel with the coil, along with 3 tungsten halogen lamps. One's 100 watt, one's 150 watt, one's 300 watt, all in parallel with the coil. That's a solid 8 gauge copper wire. This is the battery, and there's going to be the signal up on the oscilloscope, and this is the frequency here on the frequency counter. So I'm using 12 volts. I'm firing it up, and bingo, you got 3 lamps there. It's not real bright. There's their signal up there, and here's the frequency, about 120 kilohertz, and it's going across the coil here through the ZVS. Everything's running cool. So I don't know if you'd say this is cold electricity. And if I take, I've got a ferrite rod, and you see it trying to get it in harmony with the, in sync with the coil. And as I do that, you see I lose a little power here. But mostly it's an air core. If I take it completely out, you see I still generate electricity, but the frequency increases. So I would say it's in resonance because I can keep adding halogen lamps. It'll still run them lamps. If I turn off the light here, you can see there's 3 individual lamps. They're hot. I can't touch them right now. One went out because I'm not making a good connection. But there's 3 of them there. And that's the frequency they're running at. And that's the signature across one end of the coil here. Doesn't matter where I put it. It's in the middle right now. So I got the frequency generator. I'm still letting it run. The only thing getting warm now is the cap, the 4 microfarad capacitor going across it. But you see there's 3 of them there. There it is. So, and the voltage is just hanging in at 1157, and it's going down real slow. I know, yeah, it's because it's using some energy. But the only thing that's warm are the connectors that go to the capacitor. The coil's cool, everything else cool. These are hot. So I tried to find the resonance of that coil with this capacitor. Went through the resonant frequency calculator, and that's what I found. So it's running with all them coils at about 120 kilohertz in resonance. Because if I adjust again, I adjust the ferrite rod in there, and this is just a rod that big, and it's going in a 1.5 inch pipe, PVC. You can see the frequency change up there. I'm trying to match it right there, see, right on top of it all. So that's what I have for this project. This is just a ZVS running into 1 coil, 4 microhenry, 4 microfarad capacitor at 127 kilohertz or so, with that kind of a signature up there. If I disconnect it, everything cuts down. So that's it for this one.